Hi, this is Terri Evans, president of EAS, and I am here with one of my favorite people in the whole world, Mr. Richard Stokes. Hi, Richard.
Hi, Terry.
So, you have been a long time Tennessee governmental HR guru. You are. You are. People look to you for guidance and help. So, tell me about your background, where you were born, and what your life was like, and how you got here.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm a West Tennessee guy. I was born in Memphis.
Uh huh.
Um, and I guess I started my HR career in fire services. I worked in personnel with the Memphis Fire Department.
Okay.
And then I went to the Memphis Public Library where I was their personnel officer and coordinator of volunteers.
Oh, my goodness.
And then from there, you know the rest. I went to MTAS
Yes.
and I spent 34 years there as an HR consultant, traveling back and forth across the state. I tell people all the time, I've been from Memphis to Mountain City. So just meeting and working with all of the, elected officials across the state.
Hmm.
Gave me an opportunity to meet all of the HR folks. And, you know, I have to say, I really hate the word guru because I learn from people too.
Right. Well, a
and
good guru learns with everything they do.
Well,
Yeah.
so,
So, well, Richard, I know that you've also been involved in the Tennessee Personnel Management Association, which is where we are today. How long have you worked with TPMA?
oh my, since the beginning.
Oh, really?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, when I started working with MTAS, one of my first charges was to organize city personnel directors into an association. So as I was traveling across the state, I planted that seed. And so we got together as a group and officially became, at that time, the Tennessee Local Government Personnel Association.
Okay.
When we affiliated with TML, we changed our name to Tennessee Personnel Management Association.
Okay.
And that's been, gosh, 30 years. Yeah,
So you've seen a lot of HR people come and go through your career.
I have a lot.
Can you think of one that stands out in your mind that's someone who is just was the one, the one HR person that you were most impressed with, or that maybe they have already retired, but there's always somebody in your career that either gives you a hand up or teaches you something that you never thought about, and it just strikes you and they stay with you throughout your life.
Well, I never thought about that, but there's a gentleman, Mr. Larry Hilbin. He was the HR director in Bartlett.
Okay.
And I think what it was Larry gave me respect. He respected me and he respected what I did and he respected my knowledge. And coming from someone like Larry, that meant a lot to me. And I think Peter Voss followed him at Bartlett. So, but Larry, I would say would be that person.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, gosh, Larry's probably been retired for a long time then, because Peter was at Bartlett many years ago.
Yeah.
Well, that's very cool.
Yeah.
And I think it does matter when it's earlier in your career, when you meet that person that gives you the respect or gives you the hand up or gives you maybe a little courage that you're going down the right path, So it's really important.
Well, and you can imagine, when I started with MTAS, I didn't really know what I was supposed to do other than help HR folks in cities. And I didn't know what that meant.
You're right.
Until I actually started doing it. And, you learn from all of those things too. So
Sure you do. What was it like working in HR with the fire service with the city of Memphis?
That was the worst job I ever had. No, I'm just kidding.
It just having had firefighters, I know that it's they're so important, and they're so, but they are also a brotherhood. So, everybody knows what everybody else is doing. It's really hard to do HR stuff in a fire department because everybody knows everything.
Yep, that's true. I only say that because I had a horrible shift. I had to work like from 6 in the morning till 2 because I had to be there in case a fireman called in and we had to find someone to replace him, or we'd have to close a station. And I was there when, I don't know if you remember this, when there was a fire in Memphis and there was a firefighter strike going on.
Oh gosh.
And a house across the street from the fire department burned, and there was a child in it.
Oh no.
And I thought, oh my gosh, this is a horrible situation. And because I was new, I had to go to work through the strikers. So that's why I say it was horrible.
That would be horrible. That is a lasting impression that you carry with you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you coming to sit and talk with me. And I know that you weren't exactly thrilled about doing this. So it means even more that you did this, because I've known you for years and I really respect you. I have asked you many questions throughout the years. We have talked about risk management stuff and HR stuff throughout the years. So I really appreciate you agreeing to sit down and talk with me. And you're doing a great job at TPMA as well. This is a great conference.
Well, thank you. As I told you, I like to be in the background. I guess it's that stage manager, old stage manager in me. Everybody else is on stage doing their thing, and I'm just making sure everything works.
You're getting the props out.
Yeah.
I understand that. I do.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Richard. I appreciate you.
Well, thank you, Terri. And thank you for being here.
Well, thank you.